Hello, truckers, and welcome back to American Truck Simulator with Realistic Economy. We are, of course, in Texas. Just left a truck stop, and hopefully I slept good enough last night to where I don't drive. I don't even want to say poorly would be too good of a statement to say. Like yesterday, that was just fines, backing into things, you name it. I pretty much did it. I'm on my way to pick up a load, and we're going to be going. We're in actually Junction, Texas, and we're going to be headed just a little ways down the road to Austin, which is kind of like on the eastern side of Junction. So, trying to get the external contracts done. I got to do about 13 of them. Is it 13? 15, no, 15, I think. To and from different cities. So we're trying to knock those off, and at the same time, of course, we're going to be going to different cities and checking out what Texas has to offer. I did see that the jobs do have to be 100 miles in journey, and this one here is just a little bit over, like 140, something like that. So it'll be a quick trip. But I do believe we're getting sawdust or wood chips or something of that nature, or maybe just planks. I'm getting wood, basically. That doesn't sound right either. Let's back on into this trailer here, and hopefully everything goes well today. Overnight, you can see we're up to $73,000. So my other drivers are making up for my mistakes. Yeah, wood beams. I think it's going to weigh like 50,000 pounds as well. Let's just pop in here, and what I always do, I try to remember 39,000. So I was off on that. 141 miles. So let's get on the road and get one done. I'm actually thinking about if I do see jobs, kind of work our way on over maybe to Dallas. I mean, that seems to be the big city that a lot of videos I've seen show off. SES has shown off before the release of Texas, so maybe get over there and see what it's all about. But we'll get there sometime. Who knows? We'll get there. First off, I just need to focus on today and not have a bad day. Make up for yesterday. Let's not lose money anywhere other than paying for fuel. But man, my drivers, I was shocked when I slept overnight. Woke up and I'm like 73,000. You guys brought like 20 grand overnight. So yeah, we are looking for like about another $50,000, and we'll trade in this International Eagle. It's kind of a shame that the value of the truck declines as much as it does, but I can see what SCS is getting at, because if you're playing with regular economy, you're going to make that money in hand over fist, as we know, and it's pretty darn easy to get the money on in. And even on Realistic Economy at this point now, I mean, I am 135 episodes in now, and we're starting to make money at a decent rate. Not a great rate, but it's very decent to where, in the last, 20 episodes, we've, gotten a couple of trucks, upgraded a garage. Of course, our drivers are doing better. So just remember, on external contracts, I cannot go over 65, meaning even if I wanted to, we have a limiter on external contracts. So let's get to cruising here. Rained all night, pretty much. If you remember at the end of the last episode, it was really foggy. Had a hard time getting to the truck stop, but we got there. I drove quite a bit after our allotted 11 hours in the day, so maybe try to make that up somewhere. But if it wasn't for external contracts, I would just park it and be done with it. But I had to get the external contract done in real time, so that always adds a little bit of a twist to it. But we're almost going to be in the center of Texas, basically, when we get to Austin. Kind of in the center of Texas. Probably should set the cruise control. Speed limit is 75 here, even though we don't appear to be on an interstate anymore. It's like a 2-lane state highway. I have seen a few comments because recently I've been talking about, because now the next step is buying a truck. I'm getting people saying, get this truck, get that truck. And I'll explain it once again in case you're new here. But the way we're doing it is when we finally do have enough money to, should have enough money to purchase a new truck, whatever city we're in, if they have a dealership, that's the truck we get. Unless it's one we have driven before, or I mean owned and driven before. I've driven a lot of trucks early on for other owners, but we've already had a Volvo and a Mack Anthem and now an International Eagle. So those 3 brands are pretty much put to the side until we drive something else and drive them all basically. And then we can rotate back around and, you know, we could come back to an International and not drive the Eagle, but maybe a different International. But I want to cycle through the brands first and then different types of models afterwards if we get that far. Ooh, Trucker's Paradise here, it looks like. Probably should get in the other lane. Now watch, this lane will probably stall. Let's have a peek outside here. Probably wouldn't be a bad idea while I'm sitting at a stoplight to actually just take a screenshot in case I forget like I always do. Oh, I'm going to get my butt back inside because me driving third person is never good. I knew the viewpoint. Not sure what I would be viewing here. As we roll through, I don't know what city we're in, but we're rolling through some city. I still think it'd be great if we could see our other drivers on the road, because imagine the excitement, you know, the big of an area as we got. And I only got, I don't want to say only got, about 16 other drivers working for me. Imagine just randomly driving through Texas here, and if you had special paint schemes for your own trucks, and you see one of your trucks go by, that'd be pretty cool. Maybe they'll work to that one day, because we can see where our drivers are on the map. Meaning if I exit out and go to the world map and I can click on my drivers, it'll show them where they are. It'll show me where they are. Just keep an eye on my GPS because I hope I don't have to turn right somewhere because I'll be stuck in this lane. Another beautiful day here in Texas. Seems lately though, because I did slide up the chance of rain a little bit more about 10 episodes ago. It seems like we do get the rain, but it seems like late in the afternoon, like right when we're calling it quits. Gotta be careful. It's only 30 through here. No fines or penalties today, that'd be great. I mean, yes, last episode was just, yeah. I was having one of those days, you know, making episodes. I did not have a good recording of the episode of Silver Run Forest. That was the episode, let's see, is that out by now? I think it should be. I'm doing a lot of recordings here, but that was an episode of Silver Run Forest where nothing was spawning at my sawmill, and it was something to do with the mod. So I had to delete that mod, then I couldn't get something else to work. It was just like one thing after another. Then came into ATS. I'm like, well, I just gotta drive around. This will be fun to, view Texas. And yeah, I think I had about 2 or 3 accidents. Went through 2 red lights, maybe 3. I think did I get a speeding ticket? I may have even gotten a speeding ticket. I don't remember. There were just fines everywhere. I'm gonna get my butt back over in this right lane. Miles out of Austin, and then we'll see where the external contracts take us from there. I did have a quick look on the coast to coast map. I know Manfred said it was going to take him a few days to get most of the roads connected up to Texas. And once again, I'll explain, if you do go try to update the coast to coast map, it's not posted on the first page like the updates normally are. It is actually still on the last page of that forum thread, where you can get the coast to coast map compatible with the Texas DLC. All my direction light's still on, but daydreaming there. Yeah, so mostly I think it's just the interstates from Louisiana and Oklahoma coming on in. Yeah, alright. So that lasted until 10 o'clock in the morning. I was just watching the cars in front of me. That's my bad. Where am I going here? I think I'm going this way. Yep, going this way. I think maybe I should just leave Texas at this point for what's going on here. I mean, everything's been my own fault of my own doings, but still, come on, man. Stop giving me tickets. And what am I getting paid for this job? $700. All right, so by the time I, calculate in the fuel and now a ticket for going through a red light, I won't be able to drive in Texas for about a year with all the fines I'm getting. Actually, when I go to edit this video now, I have to go back and look, because I thought that light was green, but I know at this point it wasn't. I didn't check to see what company I'm bringing it to. Ashley's Furniture. I actually got one of those not far from where I live, in Ashley's Furniture. Excuse me, sir. Oh, I can't see him now. Do you know where I'm going with this? Oh, I see. It's like right in front of me. Yep, I see it now. Is there a mod that can change the color? I think I've seen a couple. I'll have to check the workshop. If there's a mod that changes the color of the drop-off zone. Because sometimes those white flashing lights on white concrete do not. I just look right past them. Well, at least there's no other cars around me to hit, but I'm pretty sure the way it's kind of starting already, I may hit something. Well, I think I actually made a profit on this trip. Not a whole lot, but some. Excelente. Thank you very much. All right, let's go ahead to the job market. I already got Austin written on my list here, 4 out of 15. Let's see where we might be going. So this is where we're at as soon as we get done synchronizing. So we were in Junction. We came over to Austin. We have not really been to Dallas or Tyler yet. That's what was from the Coast to Coast map. El Paso is way back there. Houston. Houston's 189 miles, so that qualifies. And I think Houston would be a good place to go. And let's go ahead and begin that delivery. And we're going to write Houston on my list. And hopefully we don't have a problem. Pun intended. Taking cars. Okay. I was going to say, you are going to load on up there, aren't you? It's taking a sweet time, though. Well, it's not just like right here around the corner. It is about 22 miles down the road. Oh, I'm going to take a wrong turn here somewhere where all these overpasses and whatnots. That little section right there kind of reminded me of Phoenix back in the day. Phoenix, Arizona, that is. Haven't been there in a minute or two. Been a while. Well, the one thing is, this place is right at the end of the off-ramp. That scared the living daylights out of me. Like, what did I do now? What did I do now? I didn't do anything. Is it going to be out back here? Of course, I came in the wrong way, apparently. Of course I did. I think they would have told me that, where it was. Oh, wait a minute. Was I at the right end? Yeah, I need to stop playing American Truck Simulator. Last episode, now this episode. What the heck, man? I looked too quickly, I think. Yeah, I mean, it's right there. Not sure what I was looking at, but wasn't looking at what I should have been looking at. At least I'm coupling and decoupling good today. That's about the only thing I'm doing. Okay, on to Houston. Just let them know I'm leaving. Don't know if we'll get there in one piece, but we're leaving. I'm going to have to start double checking all the green lights, all the intersections. I just got to double and triple check everything from what I'm doing. Maybe the best thing probably for me is to take a long journey, just getting on an interstate for a day or two. And don't you dare come out. Are you kidding me? Are you really kidding me there? That AI traffic did not yield at all, ran into me, and now I gotta pay the fine. What is going on here? I should have known when I saw that car. I'm like, well, no, they do stop 98% of the time. And it looks like he was going to stop. And then at the last second, as I passed him, he's like, well, he doesn't have a dash cam on. So I'm going to, say he ran into me kind of a thing. Oh. Yeah, I mean, you're seeing it yourself. I mean, that one there, I'm not going to take credit for that one. Meaning, I'm not saying that was my fault. I could have got over maybe in that left lane, but I thought there was a car over there. That's why I didn't move over. It's getting to be ridiculous. I think I'm just cursed. In Texas. Texas is trying to tell me something. Anyways, let's get to Houston. Maybe. See if we can get there unscathed at this point. Might be best for me just to go on, turn off traffic, turn off violations, because after 2 more episodes I'll be broke. Okay, it's not that bad, but I mean it's getting to be a little bit crazy. I need to go left. Okay, so this whole interstate swerves to the left. Going to follow the traffic in front of me, going through a work zone. Usually fines are double for caught speeding going through a work zone, so it's kind of weird. I'm getting all the green lights here in Texas on the way stations, though. Usually the first time you pass a way station that you've never been by before, they want to, they'll pull you in, but I'm getting all the green lights. So after this delivery, if I can't find another short delivery for external contracts, I'll probably take on just a regular freight job. Because we're going to have about 3 hours left in our workday. So unless, like I said, I can find one that's like 150 miles again. Okay, so another 80 miles to go, so don't think my exit's going to be anytime soon. I do see the speed limit 60, but we're going to pump it on up to 65. Someone just brought in $5,200. Mimi. Alright, thank you for that. I'll keep taking those all the time. Seeing any signs that say Houston, which seems kind of weird. I mean, we're talking about Houston here, and not one of those exit signs said like, hey, Houston's this way. And it's not like I'm far from Houston, it's like 60 miles. Just taking in the scenery. Now, so far I haven't missed a turn, but now that I said that out loud, I'm probably going to do so when I get to Houston. Now, it may look at as I did so. I know I talked about turning off traffic. I haven't done that. But where is everybody? Oh wait, I actually may be getting off here. Yep, 11 miles to go. giving everyone as much room as they need at this point. Although, I need to get back in this lane because we are here, apparently. And I'm going to Garc. I don't know, G-A-R-C. So yeah, we got about 3 hours left on our clock, so if I take an external contract, it's got to be kind of a short jaunt somewhere that we haven't been. But if that's not there, then that's no problem. We'll go ahead and take just a regular job somewhere. Nope, up here further. Okay, so this is kind of interesting. Oh, there's a sign right there. Why would you put the sign so it's not the way it needs to be so we can all see it? Does it matter where I go? I'll go through here because it looks kind of interesting. Oh, this is like one of those stations where you can just drive through and they can tell if your brakes and everything are functional. I have no idea. Do I need to stop? Maybe if it goes slow enough, it'll open in time. Open, open, open. I see. I think I see it. Yep, there it is. Well, at least the game remembered how I backed up in last episode, so they're giving me spots where there's no one around. Ooh, that was terrible backing up. All right. So, hello, Houston. How are you doing? Slowly creeping on up to level 31, although the way I've been driving the past 2 days, this should be going the other direction. But so be it. All right, job market. Let's see what we can find. Leaving Houston. How far is... That's 4 hours, so... Laredo... No, that's too far. Fort Worth. Oh, Fort Worth, way up there? No, that's too far. Houston, I can get there in time, but we've been there. Waco. That's 4 hours. Well, there we go. We got one. Houston to Huntsville, Texas. Oh, we're already here. It's from Garc. That's right where we're at. So we're not going to go far to pick up the load, so no travel time there. And it's just a little over 2 hours, and I got like 2.5, 2 hours, 45 minutes before we call it quits. Now, the challenge is, can I get there without having a find of any sort? That would be nice. I was about to say, but since I'm already thinking, I might as well say it. At least I'm like at half the finds as I had last time, but I still got a journey to go. So we'll see what happens here. I haven't hauled a tandem trailer in a while. How much does this weigh? I didn't look at that. About 44,000. And I don't know how to get out of here, but I think when I was coming in I saw something here. Yep, arrow's going out. At least I think they're going out. You think someone would actually be here just to make sure you got the right cargo. Alright, I usually say, hey, we're good to go, but I'm not sure anymore. Yep, so we should get there at 4:30. That'll work out well for us. Huntsville. I didn't write that down here. That'll be my 6th delivery out of 15. Alright, so can I drive for 2 hours in game without having any issues? That's where we're at this point. I think I'm going this way. Yep, should be. I think we came on the opposite end of the opposite side of the road over there. Coming into Houston. Yeah, traffic does seem a little light on this road. What probably would help me out driving through situations like this is actually have those barricades up so I can actually see where the road, or where the invisible walls are, where we're not actually going on a road. But we got those turned off. I like them turned off, but just that when you get to a cluster of roads like we're in, sometimes I'm wondering, like, which way am I supposed to be going? Sorry, just really focused on the GPS just to make sure, because if I have to go off and exit, I have a car on the inside lane, but they are now disappearing. Alright, so when I get there, we're going to Home Depot. Makes sense with lumber. And being a tandem trailer, I'm probably just going to be a pull-in. This will be one I have to back up into. You guys are just trying to cause accidents, aren't you? Wait for the brake check. It's another way station I didn't have to stop at. Maybe they know I've had enough troubles. The heck is this thing? I have no idea what that was. Anyone around the Huntsville area of Texas know what that was? Leave a comment below, or if you just know what it is in general. Well, we're only 15 miles out, so my exit's probably going to be the next one. And put an end to not a great day, better than last time, but still. Is this where I'm going in here? Really? Oh, didn't shift that well there. Probably heard it. This would be tricky with a, decent trailer. That's a little snug. Is that the backside of Home Depot? I think it might be. Am I going in here? They definitely have changed up how you enter some of these companies. Or GPS is just having some fun with me, one way or the other. Yeah, the flag is out back. Now you would think with a big parking lot like this, I could just drop off my load, pull up somewhere, and sleep for the night, but that's not the case. Somewhere. There we go. Neutral, park and brake, engine, decouple. Well, I made it here without speeding, hitting, red light, any of that stuff. So that's a first for a couple of days. All right. And now I'm going to go ahead and look at the world map. So we got to find some place to park up for the night. And looks like I got to go up the road a little bit. Probably over here. That'll be good, I think. Alright, let's go park up for the night. Don't think I can make this corner. I probably could have, but the way it's been going the past couple of days, not going to take that chance. No, we're still going to get done actually after 5 o'clock. So when I came in around the... Well, you saw the way we came in. Now when I'm leaving, it's telling me I can kind of... You know what? I thought I was going to be able to drive through there, but I think that might be an invisible wall. Let's not do that. That car is way over on my side. It'd be nice if they got over on their side. Well, right on red we can do. Just come to a complete stop. Direction lights on. I'm waiting for this traffic to get the green light, or not. So apparently I couldn't have, when I came up here, come around this way. And actually I need to be in that turning lane over there. So now we're leaving Huntsville, so when I go start tomorrow, I may have to come back here to get a load. It's not that far up the road. But we're almost leveled up to level 31, I think it was, right? Level 31. Might get there next episode or the episode after that for sure. And not too bad. We're still ending the day right at 75,000. So I think I want to be over in this lane over here. I'm kind of curious. What does it say for fuel price? I think it said 473, but I don't know if that's for gas or diesel. About to find out what the price is. 480. Don't think I used too much fuel today. I only have 1 point into fuel economy, so once I get a point in, or I complete filling up the points and everything else, then we'll be getting a little bit better on the fuel. But I mean, we're not doing that bad to begin with anyways. Looks like we're the only ones staying here tonight. I don't know if that's a good or a bad thing. Right there is good. Well, better than better than yesterday. Ran a red light, which apparently is my fault. When I edit the video, I do want to double check on that. I'm sure it was red, but yeah. Anyways, and the car hitting me, and I had to pay for it. I don't appreciate that at all. But yeah, I don't know. Maybe everyone's just too busy staring at my paint scheme and not driving carefully around me. I don't know what it is, but a lot of it's my own fault. I know. But that's going to do it for today, guys. Hopefully you guys did enjoy the episode. I do appreciate you watching as always. I'll catch you again right here in American Truck Simulator with Realistic Economy. But until then, have a good one.